Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're going to chat with Mike Moen today from Pop Machine Agency about Google My Business.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey there. And I'm Dawn Monroe with Dawn Monroe Training. And we love to get into some marketing and tech chat here. So visiting with Mike today about what do we need to be doing with our Google My Business account.
So since you and I just love to Zoom so much, we thought we would get together and Zoom and talk about Google My Business a little bit. And really the bottom line is, should anybody that has a business care about Google My Business? It's pretty simple. Google values the Google My Business information and ranks it really high. Plain and simple, You're going to get lots of traffic from it. So here, the Google My Business manifests. How does that look, Dawn?
Yeah, I can see it.
It manifests in what we call a 3-pack or a map pack. So Everybody's pretty familiar with that. You will see the top 3 results. You want to be in those top 3 results.
Mm-hmm.
It's not particularly difficult to get in those top 3 results if you come to Mike and Dawn. We can teach you how to do that. So what we want to do is just talk about some highlights on your Gmb profile, because anybody can log into it. You go to business.google.com and you claim your profile. So, and you may have been familiar with, so this is Dawn, this is your profile, and at the bottom it says claim my profile.
Right.
So just because that's on there, or it says own this business, claim it now. So just because that's listed doesn't mean that it hasn't been already claimed. Of course, yours is already claimed, but they put that on there anyway. So don't get worried just because it's already claimed, because if you have possession of your Gmb profile, nobody else can take it from you. So you don't have to get worried if you see claim it now.
Okay.
So if you search for your own business name and go over to the right side of Google's listing, you will see a knowledge panel. And that's where you can claim your Gmb profile, Google My Business.
And I saw on mine, when I picked mine up, Mike, that it says right on mine, you manage this business profile. So I can double check, even though that option was showing there, I still own my Google My Business profile. And if someone else tried to get it, they would have to submit a claim and go through me to try to release that. It still shows up there.
So Dawn, what's the big deal? Why is it important to talk about Gmb profiles now? Well, you brought up a good point the other day when we were chatting about this. People want to know the hours of operation during COVID-19.
Yeah, this is driving me crazy, because I had dry cleaning in my car the other day. I thought I've probably left dry cleaning there for a month, so I'm going to stop by. And of course I did, and I missed it by 8 minutes. I should have looked it up, but of course their hours were changed and condensed with the COVID shutdown. And so I needed that kind of information. So any business that's still operating right now needs to give some information, especially for those of us searching on the phone, right?
Right. And when people are doing exactly what you're doing, that means more traffic to your site, more calls, more traffic to your business. And what Google My Business has done is created some profile options for this very reason. So if you can see that, they are asking you right at the top of your Gmb profile for your COVID updates. You can put a phrase in there. You can put hours of COVID-19 hours of operation on there. And I didn't give it a second thought until you said that that's what people are doing right now. They're searching and they're going, are these people open or not?
And even I tried that with a few restaurants too, to see, are they doing takeout at a certain restaurant? And it's hard to figure it out unless you physically call some of the places. So it's nice if they've posted it.
Yes. And as business owners, we sometimes think, well, let's put that as a banner across our website. That's good, but what are people consumers most likely to do? They're going to go to Google.
Mm-hmm.
So Google stepped up and gave us a nice opportunity there to show that information.
And I noticed too, we just went to my Google My Business page, and I saw it had an option for the COVID-19 update. And I was saying, I just did this update. And what I realized was it had made a post of that update 6 days ago, and any updates I might have made. So it allows you to continue posting updates on your COVID status so people could see it. And it was easy to get to on the mobile device. When I'm looking at the phone, you could easily see updates from my Google My Business profile on the phone. So good to know that you can continue rolling out new thought situation changes.
Right. So the downside of all this is when you do log into your Google My Business profile, it says at the top, we are not updating as frequently as we'd like during this time. So then the frustration becomes, hey, I've updated, put my COVID information in there, and Google is not updating it. But that is just a fair warning that they will get to it.
Like everybody else, we're running a little slow right now, huh?
Right, right. What else, Dawn?
So I think right now we still need to be actively posting on our Google My Business sites, adding pictures. Like I'm still doing webinars, so I'm adding webinar information out there, and continuing to utilize the Google My Business homepage and information as much as I can. I try to actively do it when I do other posts, Facebook and LinkedIn and things.
Well, Google they use what's called ranking signals. They see how active businesses are online, and they give preferential treatment to companies that update their Gmb profiles. Another plug for the Dawn and Mike show here is we put another Gmb workshop together soon, is that there's a certain way you have to do these things. There's a way to optimize those pictures before you upload them. You have to optimize and think about keywords and placement and things like that. So it is very, very important. It's like, well, I got so much to do. I got to update my website. You could argue that updating your Gmb is every bit, or if not more important than updating your own website with critical information.
You know what? That is really a big statement, but I think there's so much truth to that, because like you said, when I am going to go out and run a couple errands and I really don't want to stop a bunch of places or drive all over, I just want to put on my mask and do the one thing, right? So it is critical that what shows up on the phone is accurate, because we need to see that information right now about your business so we can continue interacting with you during this time. Because right now it's going to be weeks more of who's operating, who's at home, and who's actually in their office. Small businesses like you and I might actually be in their office, because we can be socially distant and still doing our essential kind of work. Meanwhile, bigger businesses can't bring in hundreds of employees all at once. They're having to do different kinds of things. So anyway, I just think this is really important. Friends, small business friends, get those profiles updated. Let's get it done so people can find you.
So Dawn, let me ask you this now. Did you know that there is something similar to Google My Business on Bing?
Wow. Okay, so Mike's baiting me here a little bit because I just had to ask this question. So I have a new business location. I'm super excited about it. I've set up my Google My Business, but when I went to my Outlook calendar, Dawn Monroe Training is not populating in the list. So Mike just enlightened me. There is a thing called Bing Places for Business. Tell us more about that, Mike.
Well, you know, Bing is really the second place search engine next to Google, owned by Microsoft. And basically what happens is anytime there's a leader in the market, the other people kind of steal the ideas. And so that's really what's happened here is Bing said, hey, we like those Google My Businesses and those profiles and knowledge panels. Let's do the same thing. Okay, what do you think? Well, I never go to Bing, or I don't know anybody that uses Bing. Well, you showed me something fascinating earlier. Can you bring that up on your screen?
Sure, let me do that. So let me do a quick screen share here. And we wanted to see the Bing places for business, or you want to see from my Outlook what I was doing?
Outlook.
Okay. So I was making a sample appointment, and what I wanted was my own business. When I invite people to come see me, I wanted it to populate in that list. And I thought, because I had done Google My Business, that it was going to work that way. Oh, no, it was not. It was bringing up random things from around the country, but it had not found my business yet. So Mike informed me we needed to go out and set up the Bing places for business. And we were able to connect it directly to the Google My Business account. So those are talking. And now it's telling me that it is going to double check that. Maybe it's already accepted it, because it said it would be by May 6th earlier.
So I've had some experience with Bing Places for Business over the past couple of years, and have been doing this for clients. And Dawn, you and I just discovered this earlier, and that is you don't need to set up your whole profile and duplicate the information, and it'll do it for you now.
We were able to set it up to sync. I think our options were a weekly sync, a bi-weekly sync, or a monthly sync. So since I'm doing posts on my Google My Business, I went ahead for a bi-weekly. Let's just refresh both pages.
So that's an excellent tip. Dawn, you're a PC user, I'm a Mac user. So when I go to my calendar and do something similar, what you did to Outlook, it uses Google Maps. So, and where does the Google Maps information come from? It comes from your Gmb.
Google Maps is coming from Google My Business. So you can probably pull mine up.
Right.
Nice. Okay, so, all right, so we're learning something here. We are learning something about having whatever particular operating software we're using. I'm using Windows, so I need to make sure mine is updated and fresh with Bing. And you're using Apple Mac products. You need to make sure that it's set up with Google, but it does not hurt us one bit to cross-pollinate those things, right? And get the listings right on everything. Great.
Well, that's good. So, Dawn, we don't want to give them too much information. They won't come and hire us to help them.
I know. So we did a workshop earlier this year called Google My Business. It's a workshop for non-marketers, people that really don't have to do this stuff or didn't know they needed to do this stuff. But small business owners, you have to do it all yourself. And so if you connect with us, then we're going to try to keep offering such workshops. We may have to go online and do a whole digital version, Mike. So
we can.
We'll keep you posted on that. But we come at it from the tech side and from the marketing side as small business owners, and try to help you learn lessons that we have learned.
So before we go, Dawn, let's just ask people that are watching this and have watched it this far, if they have any questions, just post them wherever you see this video, and we can reach out to you and just post an answer back. And if you need more help, we can connect further. So.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Mike.
Okay, see you later.